I've been trying to get with the person off of Amazon that's got it, and they gave me a measurement, but the measurement was like, no, that can't be right for what I'm
Here's
asking.
another one that well, I'm looking at different ones of them. So I'm trying to see which ones looks the best for the specific of what I want in my mind of being able to do. Because that one seems to have a very flat top. So if you wanted to do a very deep 60 squat, it seems like it would like hit your hamstring area. Like if you wanted to do a deep one, there's some that have more of a really nice like curve coming down, so you're able to actually do the deep one, and some
Okay,
that are really just gonna be on your calves rather than the higher up area, so it wouldn't
okay,
affect any kind of deep sissy squat. And there's one that's actually like only like $84 that seems to have that, except it doesn't have the back area where you could actually put your foot in the back also to do like single,
okay.
which either one. I mean, it's just whatever actually works as the cheapest and smallest footprint. In reality, that's what you're really looking for, because you want it to be comfortable inside somewhere, right? Not to
Right,
take up a lot of space, and not to be something that it has to have people like spend a whole lot of money for it.
right.
Right.
And I noticed that company has several different ones, but I
Yeah.
thought the plate wise, that one would be the better plate, but I don't know.
What contraption do you have there today? You have everything under the
Well,
sun in front of you today. You have
well,
that.
what I'm thinking, yes, I'm thinking here. Well, I won't be there, I'll be here, just to help me stay in the proper. Is that going to be okay or no?
As long as you don't put a lot of pressure on your head, it might be okay. You gotta. I've seen people do that, and they actually hurt their neck because they do so much strain that they're trying to put against their head.
I'll try, see what happens, and we'll either back out or whatever.
Yeah, Fiona, how are
Because
you?
normally when I'm doing this at the, if I was in the gym doing the weights this way, I put
Hmm.
my head on
Yes,
one of the
you
benches.
put
There's a perfect bench.
on an incline bench or whatever, and you put your head against it, and actually just sit there and concentrate. Yeah, it happens.
So
Is
that's what I
you
was thinking. If I can concentrate more, but I don't know if it'll work or not. Good morning, Fiona.
Me? Oh, you're doing squat,
no? She's doing a deadlift.
Um,
deadlift. Oh, great. We're saying
yep, I stayed on the same with you.
Sube el aire que no lo sube.
So when do you travel, Michael?
Well, it depends on how full my Airbnb gets. If I'm gonna go to New Orleans, Try to keep your chest out. Shoulder blades back, chest out. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you do that. Look out. Look at the head of that shoulder on you. The head of the shoulder and the tricep and like you can see every little part is
Yeah.
activating because deadlift activates everything. When you do really heavy deadlift and you stand up straight, your like chest is completely out, puffed out. Everything's puffed out.
I forgot to put the plates on the plate. That extra 20 pounds sitting on the foot plate seems to keep it from bouncing with me.
Yeah, somebody asked me about that. Oh, that was Tracy. I said, well, I don't know what she does. I don't know how much she put on there, but yeah, obviously she's doing it so it stays. But that's really because you're so small, and you see how you're keeping your feet very far back, and the plate will have to be further back. I think the plate should be further back so that you're more on it, and the bands are a little forward, so it'll pick up the front. Yep, 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 yep. Is that plate? Is that as far back as the plate will go right now?
No, it'll go back further.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
set it
why I
up
need to
further
get you
back
back
next time.
a little further
Okay.
so that your feet are more on it, and not have it tilt forward in front of you. Yeah, use your legs. Use your legs. Drive them through.
Oh.
Let's stay right here and like pulse right there, right there. Back down, back down. Don't go so far high. Right there. Let it go down. Let it go down. Let yourself stretch back. Use the machine. Let it stretch back, back, back. Up again. Don't go all the way high. Just go back down. Let it go down. Pulse there. There you go. You ready,
Oh.
Fiona? And Fiona's still with this with the original classic bar. Even worse.
Her bar.
Yeah, her bar is the classic bar. There's no
So
knurling
is
on
that
that bar. So the bar is coated in leather. It's like wrapped in leather. We have one here too. And you see how the hooks come out of the central hole. But the thing that makes it bad about that bar is that even while we're in shock, there's no knurling. So it for gripping it sucks. It's really good for the belt squat because now then the bar itself has no knurling. So when you put it against your skin on the belt squat, it doesn't hurt the back leg because there's no knurling. It's padded.
see that's why I have to wear these gloves. That knurling just kills my
No, but that
hand.
knurling is what gives you grip strength. Like when I just did the Elite Plus Yellow Band, the only way you're gonna hold that in a deadlift It's because there's knurling on that bar and it breaks into your skin. You're not gonna do that with a padded bar because the you're not gonna grip it. The knurling is digging into the skin, causing it to grip it. You're not gonna
Okay.
do it with that bar. It'll slide right off, no matter how much shock you use.
Is that bar the same width?
Yeah, it's a skinny width. The most like I told you, if you had the Texas deadlift bar, the actual barbell bar, that thing is a cheese grater. If you think that the grating on this is bad, the grating on that thing is like slicing, like those things that you scrape cheese on, like the really sharp edge.
Right.
But that's what works. That's what holds your hand. The tougher the knurling, when you see a bar that has a smooth knurling, that sucks. You can't grab that bar. You see people will tell you, "Oh, look how soft the knurling is," and you go, "Well, that you don't know nothing about why you use a bar. If it's a soft knurling, it's useless. You can't grip it.
Oh, dang it. Here I was listening to you and watching Fiona and not getting set up.
It's okay. It's all good. You all right, Fiona? It's you're going. It's a little too early.
Yeah.
Fiona's thinking I should have woken up at 10 o'clock in the morning.
She enjoyed her sleep-in day yesterday.
Yeah.
They have to go to the office.
Yesterday you worked out at 11, right, Fiona?
Yeah. No, no.
With Ron and
Do that right. Okay, now remind me here.
what do you have there?
I have my orange short and my orange long.
I think the long is the one that's doubled. The short is the one that's singled because a singled long won't do nothing. But a singled short will add some tension on the bent row. So the long one has to be doubled. The short one is singled.
Oh.
That's what I thought I did.
Well, I saw the singled. The orange one is doubled. There you go. And then the short one is singled. So the short one will add some tension, not a lot of tension, but it'll add some tension, and only at the top area. But if you did it with a 41-inch band, it really won't add nothing.
So, okay, and then I want to be
Now, if you're gonna
overhand.
do this, that means if you're gonna do this one like that with your head there, I'm assuming you're gonna be very tabletop, very flat. In other words, your
Right.
body is not gonna be inclined up. It's gonna be flat, very straight. All right.
Correct.
And you're gonna
So
do
do I
double
want to
overhead.
be overhand?
Yeah, this is gonna be for overhand. It's really not gonna be for underhand.
Okay.
For underhand, you don't need that. Now, chest out, shoulder blades back. Really like that. Now, don't move your upper body at all. Like it stays there, right there. So leave it again like that, just like that. You have to have the arch. Now, pull slowly, slow, and squeeze chest out. Let it go down, down, back up. Now, here you pull higher. So you pull it a little higher on the abdomen. So at the top, your elbows are a little bit more out. Yeah, you pull a little higher. Yep, just a little higher. Almost think of this one as very much a reverse bench. Just do it in the angle that your bench, that you will be chest pressing. Now, also don't curl. Make sure that the elbows are right above that bar when you do it at the top. So that's where they end up at the top. Rotate them in at the top, the elbows. So, but then let the bar actually move with that. All right. So when you put them in, let the bar be a little bit lower because right now the bar is ending a little bit too high. Right there. And let now at the bottom, the bar moves forward. So yeah, because you're turning your elbows in and out. In at the top, a little bit out at the bottom. You let the elbows flare out at the bottom. There you go. Chest out, chest out. You got to keep your, you got to, exactly. That has to stay like that all the time.
Nothing more on this either.
Is it
There
harder?
you go. Remember, the bottom
Yes.
is the important part.
So when your palms facing out, is hard too.
Yes, it's hard.
I got
Chest
nothing.
out, chest out. It's a very hard move to do.
That's the one I need to really work so that I can get some muscle there.
Well, what we got
But
is that, remember, it's a movement sort of like this. If you're going to do it, you got to be sure that you realize that your elbows are out at the bottom because you're bent over, right? So if you were actually, wait, let's see what happened there. If we're gonna be because you gotta view this like doing powerlifting, right? When you're like this and you're here, the arms here, when they go up first like straight, because if you pull back like to go here, what would you hit? You would hit your knees, right? So it has to go up like almost out, right? Like out, and then at the
okay,
top you pull. And so it does like
Oh,
this thing. Watch here, you'll see it. You see
oh,
how the elbows went in
Yeah.
this way?
okay,
So that's how you're able to pull it then back this way. But the elbows stay right over that bar all the time in the angle that you're pulling, right?
okay,
You got to be able to stay here and pull. It's very hard to do the overhand, all right?
okay.
Overhand is harder than because it requires more form stability. Your form stability of holding that tension is harder than the other one where you're a little bit more lean back and you're pulling it at a different angle.
Okay.
Ready, Fiona? You all right? Ready, Tammy?
Yep. Let's see.
Now, what are you
No,
doing?
I did this backwards. I'm just trying to get more with grip strength.
But what are you
Or
trying to do here?
they need to be upside down, and they're not upside down.
But you're trying to do what? Curls?
Drag curls.
Well, why would you need a gripper for that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
just
what I'm thinking there.
Excuse me.
Good, good,
I
good.
made chai tea from scratch this week, and today's turned out really good.
Thai tea? Chai tea?
Chai tea, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Do you drink tea, Mikhail?
Sometimes, sometimes.
You like coffee better, right?
Well, I like a lot of things. I do like drinking like chamomile tea at nighttime sometimes
Yeah.
to calm. Here we go. We're getting to the fun area.
Yeah.
She disappeared on us.
Good job.
Excuse me. Nice job.
Good, good, good.
Um, Do you see my note? You need to teach me how to get this blue band up.
Your note that what?
I want to learn how to get the blue band up. I can't get it.
Oh, in the with a belt.
Even right here for this one.
What?
Well, for that one, you just have to be able to be. You have to be able to deadlift it. If you can't deadlift the blue, then that's not gonna get up for an hour. You're not gonna calf raise more than the deadlift. It's the same move but harder because you're actually going up and you're having to stay there holding it.
But you can do more reps.
Huh?
I do more reps in the raise deadlift. I could do more reps.
Well, only because you're not using your back.
Oh.
And that's only because you guys are lifting so little.
Oh.
Once you get to a certain level, that'll be different. Remember, the calf raise at the top is more than the deadlift because you're actually going higher than the position of the deadlift. Now you have to be able to do the elite band or whatever it is, plus go higher than it because you're pulling it higher because you're standing up higher. Then you have to stay holding it. How do you feel?
Sore.
Oh no, you have the pro bar, not the padded bar. But even that one has like the knurling on that one is like you could literally you could slide it across your face and it's soft.
Oh.
On the pro bar. Now that bar is harder to hold also because it's thicker.
Yeah.
That's a thicker bar.
Yeah, that's not what I want. I don't want thicker.
So the elite bar, the newer one that's out, that one has a much better knurling and it's thinner.
Oh.
The elite bar.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is the regular bar that's sold. I'm not talking about the one that's the force bar, but the elite bar. Now the force bar is actually even better in the sense that it's actually a little lighter than all of them. I don't know how, if it has electronics and it's actually little, it has the bigger heads and whatever, but it's actually lighter than the elite bar. The heaviest one is the one she's holding, the pro bar. That's heavier.
And the Paraforce bands, those are all just normal length bands, right?
Yeah, they might be a little bit less than the 41, but they appear to be 41-inch bands. Yeah.
Oh. My dog's howling.
You guys did great.
Thank you.
All right. Have a
Thank-
good day.
Have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
See you Monday.
Bye.